Some wise people say that the way you judge over people, the way you talk about people, is exactly the same way you judge over yourself unconsciously, and you talk about yourself unconsciously. And I think that's very true. I found myself in different stages of my life, and of course I was in stages where it was more easy to me to judge negatively about people, and where it was more easy for me to talk negative about people. And of course, these phases of my life, I wasn't loving myself as much as I was in phases where I wasn't judging about people all the time in a negative way, of course. And I made the experience that I'm now a person who's trying as best as possible to not judge over people and not talk bad about people. And I feel so much more healthy mentally and physically. And I truly believe that that's a reason too. So you could say that however you feel mentally, however your mental health is, that's that is automatically mirrored in how you talk about people. But I believe we can do it backwards, and we could say how we talk about people, or in how we talk about people, how we judge over people, we can we can control in a way how we feel mentally and physically. So when we realize that judging over people all the time and talking bullshit about other people, how bad this is for ourselves, once we realize this, we see how much we have in our own hands for our own well-being. It's amazing. When you talk to people and they talk to you about other people, they judge other people, they talk bad about other people to you, I believe that's a good indicator to see how they would talk about you to other people. I believe it's a big red flag, a big green flag when you talk to people and they are never judging other people. I believe that's very beautiful. And of course, the other way around, when you show love, when your capability of showing love to other people mirrors exactly your love, the love you have for yourself, and the love you are capable to show and give yourself. So think about how great this feels when someone is nice to you, when someone opening up about themselves to you, when just someone compliments you and shows you kindness and love. I really believe that when you show this kind of love, really the highest level of love and kindness you can imagine, when you show this to other people, you automatically will bring it to yourself. And people ask all the time, there are so many videos on YouTube, how to love yourself, how can I love myself? Love the world, okay? Love the people around you. Love your mother more, maybe, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. Bring love into the world. That's a great way to love yourself more. And it's easy too. It's just, I believe it's not hard to understand once we experience it, once we feel it. So you can always see in people how the relationship of these people are with themselves. When someone is talking bad and shit all the time about other people, when someone is mean to other people, you exactly know the relationship they have to themselves. It's not to judge them, nothing wrong with them, but you can see that, okay? And that doesn't mean that they are not able to change or be something better in the future. Not that these people are something bad in general. And the other way around, of course, when we see a person who is showing fucking high amounts of love to the world and are just embodying joy and kindness, you know the relationship they have to themselves. You can see that. When someone is able to talk about their struggles, their negative feelings, their negative emotions, when someone is strong enough to talk about this, you exactly know that they are strong enough to talk about themselves or to talk to themselves about that. By far, not every person is capable of doing that. When a person is just acting like they don't have problems, they don't have negative emotions, when a person is wants to bullshit you that they are just perfect and they have the perfect life, maybe they post all these beautiful pictures on social media, and you almost feel like you're something less because they just show the good parts of themselves. Oftentimes it's an indicator of how their relationship to themselves is, and oftentimes people like this are not capable of facing their struggles to themselves. And I believe the I believe the way people are treating the world and other people around them is the exact same way, or the exact capability of treating themselves. It's so amazing how we can change our day-to-day life so fast and in an instant, when we just realize this, and we just realize how much showing love can bring to you into your life. We always want change, right? We always want, of course, change for a better. Oftentimes we want material change. I too, me too. We want more money, we want a bigger house, we want a car, a fast car. We want love from other people. We want to live somewhere where it's beautiful. And this never stops. People want material things all the time. Even the fucking richest and most successful person you can imagine, they want something. They want material things. So why do we want this? Why do we want material stuff all the time? I don't believe that we want this stuff. I don't believe that we want much money. I don't believe that we want this big house, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, love from other people in general. I believe that we want the feeling which this can bring us. We want the feeling which much money can bring us. We want the feeling which a big nice house can bring us. We want the feeling we imagine which living in another country, a more beautiful country, of course, will bring us. I believe we want the feeling we imagine this can bring us, okay? The feeling we get, or we think we get, when we get all this material success, we can give this to us in an instant, okay? Show love, show kindness to the world. Show joy. And I believe it's just, you can already feel it, right? So imagine how this great feeling of having more money, for example, will be. You can feel it right now. So when you can feel right now, how in the world should it be so life-changing when you get it, when you finally get it? In my experience, the biggest life changes came when I didn't earn more material success. My biggest life changes came when I just went for a walk and was in my own head, and when I had spiritual experiences and growth, and when I felt more love for life in general. My biggest life changes came when I felt more love for the people, for myself, and for life in general. That's when I felt the best. The greatest feeling of my entire life was when I just had nothing but love for everything in the world, for the world in general, for life in general, for me, for the people around me. And when I had zero feelings of hate for anything in the world and for life in general. There is a state of mind, and it exists, where you literally cannot feel hate, and where you cannot feel any self-doubt and dislike for yourself and for other people, no jealousy. All of this, it's a true possibility. And I believe that when you strive for this, when you truly consider yourself as a person who is highly interested in this and who love to just do the work for yourself, I believe, and I truly believe, that you will get this. And I believe that that's the solution for just all the things we always want and for our struggles. And I believe that love is the solution, because maybe you had the privilege of being in a state of mind like this. Only talking about this brings me back to this, and it's an option, it's a possibility, and it's just way more spiritual, and you need a way more higher consciousness, when I can say that, as I'm having right now. That's why maybe when you are not getting what I'm saying, it's maybe because I'm I'm not as conscious as I should be to truly talk about it with full understanding. But it's good too, because I have so much more to learn. But knowing this is enough for first, I believe. And I was asking myself all the time, what's my vision? When I had visions in my life, what I want to become and what I want to achieve, That's when I felt really good. I was asking myself, what's my vision? That's a great vision. When you think you have nothing to strive for, when you ask yourself all the time, what do I want to become? What's my vision? And yeah, there are people who have great fucking visions for material success. You get taught from a young early age how to be material successful, how to get good grades, earn a lot of money, but you never get taught how to be really happy and how to get connection to people and how to really raise your kids and how to love people, how to act in a relationship, in a loving relationship. And that's why people are so bad at this and never judge the people because they never get taught how it's done right. And I never got taught. I believe the vision, when you are looking for a vision, which has to do with you, with all of this, without all this material bullshit, striving for love and striving for a mental state where you literally have zero hate for anything in the world, and when you can only feel love, that's a great vision to have. And that's possible for any person, for any human being in the world. It's possible, and I see that. I have that vision. I have the vision of love for any people, for any person in the world. And I believe in this message, and that's why I'm doing these videos. So when you like the message, you can of course leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment so the message is getting spread. And I would appreciate it, and I would be so thankful if you join the community and just be a part of that and just watch my videos and just be there. Thank you very much.